I am C.O.R.E. Alvarez. I go by Corey Giovanni. Giovanni's my middle name. And I have get together a deck that's called How to Show Up on Social Media. All right. So we all know that social media is pretty much the new wave of advertising and marketing. All right. And with that, when we have businesses, when we have skills, when we have like the artists also in the building, and when you have events, the best way for us to get the message out to the masses without spending any money, but we spend the time, is by posting, right? So if you go to the slide, how are you showing up? How often are you guys posting on social media? Just give me some time.
Not enough.
5 times what?
Usually about 5 times a day.
5 times a day. Okay. What about you, Dorian?
Not enough, so twice a day maybe.
Okay. What about you?
I don't.
Let's see it.
It's
No? Okay. What about you, Sam?
Oh, he about 0.
No problem. Chris?
Same boat.
Don?
About once a month.
Okay, once a month. That is honest, and I appreciate for you guys' honesty. But it's no longer about algorithms. It's about your audience. A lot of people think like, oh, I got to hit that 5 times a day, right? These platforms don't want to see you that much unless your followers are engaging with you. And I say that because advertisements is moving off the big screen over to the little screen. Think Law and Order. Anybody know the show? Law and Order Special Victims Unit. If you look, I put some notes in there that I researched. In 1999, September 20th, Law and Order SVU was introduced. Right? It was introduced and it came on a Monday night. The following year, 2000, they switched it. It's still under the algorithm and audience. Okay? And then that was for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th season. Tuesdays, it went there in 2003. But Wednesday, season 11 through 19, it moved to a different shift. And then Thursdays for its 20th season, 20 seasons, usually about 20 years. It's been there ever since. So it came out the year that I graduated from high school. It's still on national TV and it's on Peacock streaming platforms, right? I say that to say this. You see those shifts in the actual dates and time slots? They have to find their audience. So posting 5 times a day over and over in the same area may not work for you because why? Your audience ain't there. So the algorithm is not going to push you because their goal is to be able to keep eyeballs moving, right? So scale it back, but research, all right? So when I say that, I'm saying like
Take note of when the people
the window, yeah.
when they're
Look, if you get like 4 or 5 likes, that's a sign because the social media platforms, Instagram per se, the first 2, they're going to push your push your video to the first 200. You get 10% engaging. What's 10% of 200? 20. You get 20 people engaging. They'll move you to 5. And then the same process again. And then they'll move you to 1,000. And then after 1,000, they'll move you to 50,000. You're viral, right? Now you have an audience, but you know where your time slot is too. So now you start looking, that's where I'm posting. If I'm waiting, but how you find that is it's not shooting fish in a barrel. You pretty much, you throwing darts in the dark. But wherever it land, you know, okay, 9:53 a.m. it hit. That's where I'm at. All right? Right. And Nasir, you're in tech, right?
Yes.
Data drives decisions, does it not?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go. See, I got a little tech. I know tech talk too. You feel me? So the data will tell you where your audience is, and that's where you post. All these are my screenshots from Instagram. So right here, it tells me Monday, 12 to 3 p.m., Tuesday, 12 to 3 p.m., and Thursday, 12 to 3 p.m. That's when my followers are online. All this stuff is free. All you got to do is go into Instagram and look at what your followers are doing. But you have to post, right? You have to make sure that you giving them something to read, and then you follow. So I did last month, and now I did August and September, and we're in the middle of October. And if you can see, my views has been going up on there. Last month was a windfall for me too, because in September I had 31,000 views on reels. Usually I catch viral probably once every 6 or 7 months, but I found a system. And thank you, Chris, because this system that you just put together, and my word system, let me go ahead and write it down for you guys. And I told Salmon this earlier. System. Save yourself time, energy, and money, right? Or madness. Because doing something over and over and over and over and getting no results is what? Boom. I didn't have to tell you. You already know. All right. With that being said, and this is a godsend. You can tell how I didn't even plan this. And one of my homeboys hit me. His name is Big Chunk. You probably know him because he's in the DJ circuit and he does a lot of those things. He was like, bro, man, just tell me when to pull up. And I'm like, okay, let's see how we're going to leverage this. Because I know he has thousands of followers. Like him, Warren G, Big Boy, all of these people have following who's connected to him. So I was like, bro, how about this? I pay for the session, and every time you get on social media, you accept my collaboration. And he was like, bet. I already have tools to cut my social medias up. And so I was like, cool. As you can see, the leverage relationship, I have 11.9 thousand followers. He has 10.8. Look at his posts and look at my posts. We're only like 1,000 away, but he's doing 3 times less work. Why? Because he has a following. I had to build my following. He's more active outside. He's just not on these platforms. He's a DJ. So when you DJ and you doing hosting parties, other opportunities come. His opportunity, he was in the right place, right time. And we talk about it on the podcast where when you build those relationships, other opportunities. He's now the DJ for the Rams inside their event on Sundays whenever the Rams do their thing. I knew that, but I also leveraged the relationship I had with him because I used to be his go-to guy working at T-Mobile. That's a relationship I cultivated 9, 10, 15 years ago. And me and Chris even went to some of the parties he threw us way back in the early 2000s. But leverage your relationships. These are relationships. Other people you have, be like, hey, I need a favor from you. I'm about to put this post out because you found out where you need the post. When I put it out, I'm going to add you as an invite for a collaboration. Can you hit that for me? Because guess what? If they're around 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers or followers, they already in that algorithm. So when you click it, boom, their followers going to be like, oh, you know him? You know also? Boom. So now you're on other people's timeline. Now the audience, not the algorithm, is starting to build in your lane. Monetization. All right. Somebody tell me what monetization is. Sam, you go first because you the money.
Make money.
Okay. Chris, what does monetization mean for you?
Make money.
Okay. Go ahead, Don, talk to me. Give me what monetization mean to you.
Get in the bag.
Okay. What about you, also?
Leveraging a product for money.
Okay. Okay. What about you?
I'm just gonna say watch the money.
Monetization, watching the money?
Watch the money.
Okay.
See where the money is.
What about you, Nasir?
Basically making money out of something that you haven't been making money off of.
Okay. So you're monetizing things you haven't made money with before that you are making money with. Do you guys know you don't have to have followers to make money on social media?
No.
Okay. You don't. All you have to do is have a product where you can send people to. I've been making money off of social media, and I used to think, oh, it's because Instagram paid me. No, it didn't pay me. When I used to do credit repair, I used to post it up and put it on my social media. People would click that link and then come to me. Instagram didn't pay me a dime, but they paid me $350. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about these platforms paying you. The clients will pay you as long as you get in front of them. And what is it now? It's algorithm versus, okay, so your audience will buy from you if they like you, they know you, and they trust you. And how do you become trustworthy? To be a what, Sam? Subject
matter expert.
Boom. There you go. So when you become a subject matter expert, that means anytime somebody think of you, they think of this. Chris. I think of Chris, producer, right? Don't get me wrong. I know you got Hip Hop 101.
Yeah, man.
But anytime somebody says Chris Childs, you know him? Oh, yeah, that's my producer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he produced too. He does Hip Hop 101. Yeah. But have you heard the music that's involved with it? Because motion is built from
Emotion.
and when you emotion and motion, that means you're moving. You feel what I'm saying? I used to use it in sales all the time. That's why when you said it, I was like, I like it. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, when you're on these platforms, there's things called hooks, and then there's the meat. You got 3 seconds. Brandon Kane has a book called The Hook Book. 3 seconds to influence anybody that don't know you. You give them a reason. So when you're on you're on your hot spot, you know when your audience is hitting you, give them a hook. You know, and what's a hook? It's something to make them think before they scroll. You know what I'm saying? Why is it raining outside in California and it's July? That was 2.5 seconds. And then somebody be like, because it never rains inside of California. Boom. You give them something else. You keeping them on your feed, because what you feed is what will you see, right? All right, that's how you keep them. Now, this is how you make them pay. I like that. This is how you make them pay, all right? The old way was the link in the bio. It still work, not as effective, but the new way is ManyChat. And y'all familiar with ManyChat?
Heard it before.
Okay. Go to your app store, go online, download it on your app store or open the store, create a profile. The free version allows anybody to get an auto DM from you whenever they click on your story. So if you guys ever sent me a message or clicked on something like, hey, that's dope, Corey, you'll see it automatic in y'all DM. That brings engagement. And ManyChat was created by Meta, which is allow you to use it on Facebook and Meta to get those engagements. But imagine them to say, you know what I'm saying, hey, that song is dope also, and then boom, here's the link to the song. Boom. You don't have to do it. It's automatic. That's why they promote stories, because what they're trying to do is get people on these platforms making money. And the same thing with you, Don. Oh, these are elegant pictures. Click. Oh, here's a link to my free class. It's a lead magnet. And then they start seeing how professional, they trust you. They like the videos. Now they want to buy from you. So they get that like, know, and trust. Posting content versus batch content. Sometimes we would just feel like, oh, I got to just go live. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I just got to post something. Hold on. Well, there's free tools out there like Canva. And then there's people like me who can teach you guys that got a YouTube. I got a YouTube videos teaching you how to batch your content. You can make 60 days worth of content and then schedule it out on the social medias for free. So while you're spinning, but you know when your hotspot.
Right.
So you know, hey, at 2:30 p.m., this video is going up on Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And what are you doing? You just, oh man, that's a dope video. You probably don't remember which one. Like, man, check my stories out. Click on the story, boom. Oh, buy tickets to this, boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You're making an ecosystem in your social medias. As opposed to, let me just post once because I know it's 2:30 and I didn't put up anything. No. You know your hotspot. Kobe Bryant knew how to make he knew his hot spot on the court. LeBron did too. Jordan as well. When you're on the court, you in the field. They call it a field for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And what grows in the field? Fruit, flowers, trees, forests. All they got to do is plant the seed. You feel me? The question is what type of seed you want to plant. Because if I plant a seed, I really want to be a tree or a forest. Why? Because it covers a lot. And then under that covering, fruit grows, flowers grows, gardens grows. There's protection. There's shade. All of that grows from the seed that you put in. We all came from a seed. There was an egg. There was a sperm, son. You're going to learn this in a little bit. You probably already know. But there's an egg and there's a sperm. And with that sperm, which is a seed, when it touches the egg, it fertilizes it, and then you have a creation. What are you creating on your feed? I want y'all to think about that. Stand Store. That's your one-stop shop, right? So these are interactive links. You can click on there so you can, if you ever wanted to book something. But I say use Stand Store when you guys are ready to invest in your social medias. Why? Because of the fact that you can put the link in the bio on here. And Stand Store also has an auto DM service. Not like ManyChat. You can have like 10 different links sent to the client depending on what they say. You ever seen somebody on social media? Comment the word free and I'll send you my this. Comment the word. That's from here. And that's where AI come in. You make sure, so comment the word free and I'll give you this free freestyle also. Bam, straight to them. They on your Spotify. They on your this. They on your that. You feel what I'm saying? The thing about it is social media is supposed to be social, but now let's monetize this thing. Do y'all remember slide number 2? Tell me what it says. Tell me at the top. I had to edit it because the first one, my wife was like, you didn't say that, did you? I was like, I was going to say it. I was going to say, show the F up, right? But I wasn't going to say F up because I knew my son was going to be here and he recorded me. You know what I'm saying? But show up. Now you got the system. You know what to do. And I recorded this for a reason because I'm going to put it on the platform where you guys can have access to it. Remember I told you about that YouTube link? So I'm going to send that to you guys. Y'all can go ahead and get back into it and record it. I mean, not record it, but follow the steps so you guys can get yourself in there. That's how you show up. Bonus. Who knows how to use AI? Okay. Okay. Everybody in here needs to be using AI if you want to go to the next level, period. Automation is coming down the pipeline quick. Things that we didn't think was going to be replaceable are now being replaceable. I know you know more about this in this here, right?
About AI stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game changer. It's like,
yeah.
The internet became popular.
Yeah, but it's also, you know what I'm saying, it's a tool that you use. There's one website I want y'all to look at. I didn't even think about this till now. There's, two. Lovable.ai, and then there's Base 44. You can create your own apps with AI on there. You can create your own music platform. You can create your own tech company. You can create your own DJ radio station with these services. It's free to have a beta testing version, so that means you can only have a little bit, but you can go into depth where you can pay an annual fee, and now it gives you a website, and then you can host everything there. I created 3 of them. One, I created a small business researcher where I can find all the small businesses in the area that are within my niche. So now I'm going to those small businesses and calling specific ones. Those who have social media, those who have emails, and those who are Gen X and Y. Because Gen Zs already know how to do it. I put a prompt on here for prompt engineering so you guys can be able to go to your chat GPT right there And people use ChatGPT as a web browser. I'm an advanced prompt engineer, so that means that I pressure test my chats. I assign bots. We talk about that. With the pressure test, what I do is I get 3 different versions of the actual prompt response, and then I have them pressure test 1 through 100 and give me the best to be viral in my niche, and it's going to be giving me more engagement. And then I also go to, when I do post it, I copy the link from my Instagram for that video and see why it didn't give me the response that I wanted. That's pretty much it. I know these are on your phone, so you can't really scan the barcode. However, if you click on the Stand Store, I believe one of these links will lead you to a free consultation with me because of the fact you're part of the King Store. And with the Stand Store, you can make all kinds of links that you can either, say for instance, somebody wants you to be a performing act, right? Create a link to get their information, and then boom, you negotiate what you want to do. Or you can just have a link say, pay the $1,000, I'm showing up. You feel what I'm saying? Same for you. Like, hey, you can be like, if you like any of my projects that I've done on this video, boom, 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 click this link and I'll send them to you. And the good thing about Stand Store, you upload the product and stuff that you want already. So once they click the link, boom, they automatically get it. That's how you make your money in your sleep. And every one of us in here is a subject matter expert. Even that phone that keeps going off. I'm just messing with it. Right. So, any questions? Because I wanted to be respectful.
Have you heard of HoneyBook?
I have heard of HoneyBook.
Because as a photographer, we use that to send out contracts, upload our work, and schedule appointments and things like that. And I just wasn't quite sure how to navigate through that with maybe connecting. I think it's a separate page as it relates to Instagram and things like that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is where they can see my work and then schedule an appointment.
How much do you pay for it, or have you paid like?
I haven't.
Okay. Don't. If it's too hard for you to make the money, it's gonna be harder for you to get the money.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Make the job simple, make the job fast. If I can't do it, I'm gonna find Sam, or I'm gonna reach out to Nasir, or I'm gonna reach out to Dorian, I'm gonna reach out to Oso, I'm gonna reach out to you, because I can't spend that brain space focusing on it. Okay, cool. So anybody else have any other questions? And this will be recorded. Like I said, I'm gonna send you guys a link so you guys can be able to look at it. It's gonna be an unregistered link, so not everybody will have access to it, but only the people in here. Go ahead.
So basically, with a combination of all these different things, we can drastically, alter take our stuff up to the next.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how, what's his name before, you guys know Russ? It's Russ. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He ended up using services throughout that automated, or he just pretty much stick to focusing. As a creative, learning the business part takes away from your creativity. That's what AI is for, and that's what we are for. You know what I'm saying? Human intelligence, artificial intelligence going hand in hand. You can't be stopped. I just want to say one thing. On that download that you guys have, you guys get 1 free consultation with me. And if you need more, then we'll do another for free. You know what I'm saying? But please refer. I did bring in sheets. Those are my social media prices that you may know of. Also, since you guys are in the room today, everybody get 50% off of any product on there. But that 50% got to be paid up front. Because we are in the business of doing business.